Okay. Oh. Thank God. Okay. I am back. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, I'm back. Um. Oh shit. Oh well. My fucking head's throbbing, but alright. Okay. Okay, so
Off on another adventure, are we?
Guess it ain't interested in. Oh, damn. Okay. Where the hell am I at?
There's a fantastic world out there to explore, but we're staying indoors for once to talk about the magical room that knows what you need. My name is Kodiak, this is Legacy Gaming, and today we're sharing our tips for your room of requirement to save you some time and coin. There are a few games that tackle the player housing concept, and of those that try, you succeed. You may have heard me say in previous videos that the room of requirement was never something I anticipated spending much time on. It just didn't interest me. But as I went hands-on with the system, that's a sentiment I abandoned quickly. I unlocked a whole interior designer identity I didn't know was there, albeit not a great one. I began experimenting with wall decorations, finding the perfect chair and lamp placement, honing my potion brewing skills, and discovering my long-lost love of herbology. It's one of my favorite player housing experiences in a game to date, and that's saying something. This video isn't just going to focus on mere aesthetics. We need to talk about gameplay functionality, what to do with the room once you unlock it that affects your progression. Hanging pictures and placing statues is fun and all, but it doesn't affect what's going on outside the room, and that's what I ultimately care about. That being said, we want to make sure you learn from our mistakes, and that is why we're here today. You'll kick off with a super friendly tutorial that introduces you to the room of requirement, the various ways to customize it, your desktop description, and your basic functionality of 2 different stations revolving around potions and herbology. Now, we're only given 1 cauldron potion station and a simple potting station that can accommodate 1 small potted plant. Fortunately, there aren't really limitations on potion stations outside of the number of potions you can brew at any one station, 1, 2, or 3.
So the room of requirements and how you unlock it, guys, I have you covered right here, right now. Okay, so within Hogwarts Legacy, I mean, there's many things people are doing in this game. The room of requirements is just one amazing addition to what we have on offer. Now, all the games basically brand new. I mean, by the time I upload this video, it's probably been out in the UK literally like 3 or 4 hours, so I'm not sure your early days for players, but hey, this information is there for those who are wondering, because we will come to a stage when you actually will want to unlock this place, because the human requirements, if you don't know what this is, it's basically your home within Hogwarts. This way you can brew, craft, grow your own stuff, which is just utterly amazing. And don't forget about the vivarium as well. That actually opens up a lot later on, but hey, it's still a place where it's part of the movement requirements where you can raise your own pets, breed them. You guys know it? Yes, you do. Okay, so yeah, now I've got your attention. What we guys, if you do enjoy the video, leave a like, it helps me out. And if you're new around here, want to see those Hogwarts Legacy videos on a daily, make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. Okay, so the room of requirement is actually a quest which is given to you by Professor Weasley, probably about the 20th quest, upon the main quest line within this game. So it will take you quite a while to get here, probably about 3 or 4 hours to actually get to this point, which is fine. I'm guessing you're going to be playing the story either way. But what you're seeing on screen now, guys, is basically the prologue. You can see the text on the screen. The prologue is first, and then we have a group of quests, which is a part of the Attend Your First Day at Hogwarts. This consists of Welcome to Hogwarts, Charms class, Defense Against the Dark Arts class, a Weasley After class, Professor Ronnin's assignment, and Welcome to Housemeat. Once you've cleared out those quests, you'll have a second set. You can see them as well. They're a part of the secret in the restricted section. You can see those quests. Once you've done them, you have to do this, the quest, the touch map. Okay, so once you get to Jack Dole's Rest, once you've done this, guys, you will then be able to unlock your room. You do this because the next quest that will pop up for you is called Flying Class. Now this is a place where you learn how to fly. It's basically the game's tutorial before it gives you, well, it don't give you the broom, but it unlocks brooms here. It's shot within Hogsmeade, and it's curious about a broom. You'll find a video link to that in the video description. Guys, you need a broom. You need to be flying around this map. You can't be running around your entire life, so yes, get that broom, people. But hey, once you've actually done that Flying Class quest, which is a pretty fun one, you'll then see a whole post pop up on your screen. You'll get a few posts from a few NPCs. The one you want to look out for is Professor Weasley's. So So once you've got this, guys, you'll open up her next quest. Simply just track this. This is the room of requirements quest, so go to her within.
About
What a lovely time.
So if anybody's watching, I won't be on until later tomorrow evening. There's reasons why, but I won't be on until tomorrow evening.
Musicians, we're about to begin our next piece.
I didn't know to unlock this room, it was actually a mission. I'm special, I'll get my own special little room.
You make a point! Come now,
Hello there. Perhaps
By his phone call.
No, I'm not helping you. I'm helping myself.
Levioso.
Uh-huh.
Professor Weasley.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Okay.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Wait, where'd it go? Falls over dead.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing. satisfied, the desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim any conjured item.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
What can I customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Haha.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay, adjust the size of an item. So meaning...
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Protego! Protego!
Now it's good. I ain't heard from my homeboy, so that means he may not be getting on tonight.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yes, the moonlit one was way better. I guess it's because of the moving fucking books. That's kind of fucked up that I can't change this. But I may actually be able to if I go here. Okay.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Not much of a dog park.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Azkaban. You say it's impossible.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Something threatens me. First thing I cast is potato.
My question anyway.
My first influence.
Okay, so I need to go to Tomes and Scrolls. I need to go to him. Or
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora? They're young today, aren't they?
You think no
You're back. Nice to see you again. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Washing your flowers. Honest work.
Accio.
If only I could invent a new potion.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
It's a wonderful thing.
I'm sure I could do that.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success.
What the hell, bro?
Did it. Now that's more like it. Made it. Oh, oh! This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross One's duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I thought someone would ever bet.
Okay, so I go left to right, and then up to down. Okay.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive. What can't?
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Historically speaking,
Possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Actually try it out.
You leave me
Stick
the
to the
fuck
target,
alone.
sir. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther.
Trust me, I
Like
know.
you said, Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
What the fuck you mean?
Well done.
Well, the thing is, why they fire what's his name, bro? Or little dude.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
That's stupid.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours.
Well, give me just a minute, and
Undercroft
then
is
I'll
our
log out of
retreat.
this. I just wanted to
been here in
get
some
on
time.
and play a little bit.
It's not the same without
I
her.
haven't touched
I'm
it.
sorry about your
I haven't
sister.
touched it after
Is
I
anything I
started
can
it.
do?
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say,
Wait,
but it wasn't
me?
that.
Who,
What
me?
does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely
Bro,
certain.
so last night
All
I
I know is
died.
that I
Like,
can see
dude, it
whispers of
was
an old
only like
magic
5
that
o'clock
hardly
in the
anyone else can.
afternoon.
Fig and I think that
My
Ranrock
head
has
was
somehow
killing me,
found a
and
way
my
to
head's
harness
killing
that
me
magic's
now.
power.
Are you telling me
And I
that goblins
died.
may be
Yeah,
wielding
dude,
some
I
sort
think
of
it's
wizard
because of
magic?
this fucking
That's
power.
what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Okay, let me go here. Settings. Yeah, I've been playing COD. Do you know how many dubs I done caught by playing with this motherfucker? Done caught at least 6.